Alright, good afternoon guys. It's a beautiful day to learn, so let me start you off with some numbers describing a person. 300-pound bench press, 405-pound squat, 500-pound deadlift. Spoiler alert, the person is me. My name is Sam, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to get strong the safe way. So deadlift, start with deadlift. If you do it correctly, it can make you strong top to bottom, starting in your legs, going all the way up to your shoulders and back. If you do it incorrectly, it can long-term damage your body in a number of ways. If you follow these tips, you should avoid long-term injury. First thing is your stance. You're going to want to know if you're doing sumo or conventional. Sumo is a wider base. It uses more of the lower half of the body, puts a lot of stress on the back. If you do conventional, you're doing more of a, almost kind of like a squat motion. You're doing a lot of your legs. Second of all, you want to know your grip. If you have the strength to do, you have forearm strength and arm strength to do both hands over, that's ideal. If not, you can turn one hand over, whichever is your dominant hand. You're going to want to keep that hand on top though. It's called the hook grip. As far as actually performing the lift, you're going to want to start with your legs, keep your back straight, look forward, don't look up. When you lock out, don't lean back too far, because if you lose balance, you'll lose the weight, and then it'll take out your legs on the way down. Very painful, I've done it, and I would not recommend leaning back too far. So just like deadlift, squat is a very form-reliant lift. If you do it wrong, it can also long-term damage your back and your knees. Squatting, first thing, just like deadlift, you want to work on your stance. You're going to probably want to go a little wider than shoulder width apart, just a little bit, not too far, so you really get a good stretch out of your entire leg, going up through your butt, down through your calves, into your heels. You want your knees behind your toes at all times. You never want them to cross that plane. That's when serious knee injuries happen. And when I was starting to squat, I actually did that with a heavier weight than I should have been practicing with. And I leaned forward and the weight went over my shoulders and like skinned the back of my head, which is quite painful, as you probably can imagine. So knees behind your toes at all times. Look straight, don't look up. The reason you do that with squat is because if you look straight up, you're going to damage your lower back, which does not heal quickly. Just like the first two lifts, bench is also relying on form. Bench press is deceptive because it looks simple, but there are little things that you need to do right in order to do it correctly. These things are hand placement. So with squat and deadlift, your hand placement would be your stance. But with bench, it's your hands. You're going to want to have your arms at 90-degree angle when you bring the bar down in a controlled manner. You don't want to slam it. And then you're going to want to inhale before you lower your arms and exhale on the way up to get the best stretch out of your lats and chest. Your feet. Feet are also important, but not as important as like with squat and deadlift. You're going to want your heels under your body so you get a good drive through your feet, up through your entire body, giving you a more powerful lift at the top. Strength is very relevant to the individual, so you owe it to your body to be the best that you can be, so go out and get strong the safe way.